We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. So striding in, Delino DeShields. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins. But at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, Hernan Perez.
Into the box now, Hernan Perez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He'll start this one at 269. A dozen home runs, 57 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So next to the plate for Texas, Elvis Andrews.
The designated hitter, Elvis Andrews.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Giving chase is Hediger. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Trevor Story steps in now as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
And he falls behind 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Last half of the second set to go, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara.
Nomar Mazara.
Here we go, fellas, let's go.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Batting fifth.
Standing in now, Juan Cruz. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 36 RBIs.
Easy out, easy out. Plays it first.
The 1-0 home.
I got 1 ball.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes.
Standing in, Ronald Guzman. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty.
Hey, come on now, come on.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club. First delivery to him on the way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
0-2.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
Batting ninth.
At the plate now, Sean Johnson, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
All right, here we go. Plays it
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, we got one here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
Count still at 1-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino
The
DeShields.
center fielder, Delino.
Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though there are 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Up next for the Rangers, Hernan Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this
The
one.
left fielder, Hernan Perez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
No ball.
Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2.
No outs yet. No outs.
Just a touch outside. 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He'll try again. 1-2. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
So Elvis Andrews the next to bat.
Designated hitter.
Fouled away.
Elvis.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
1 out now. 1 out.
Here it comes now to Andrus. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Now batting.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And he struck him out.
When he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Catcher number 8, Juan Cruz.
To the plate now, Juan Cruz. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
1-2 to the Rangers catcher. High in the air out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play. Coming to the plate now, Ronald Guzman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Here's Rougned Odor now. They'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, man. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Odor, a 25-year-old. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters.
I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Stepping in now, Sean Johnson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First time up, he went down looking. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
On to first, and there were 2 down. So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th. And up to bat next, Delino DeShields. First pitch coming, here it is. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Heading out towards shallow right.
Your ball, your ball.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Hernan Perez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Henniger is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Elvis Andrews. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, we got 1. Here we go.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes now to Andrews. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. In now, Trevor Story. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now here it comes. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Nomar Mazara. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
The windup and the 0-1. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strike. Coming to the plate now, Juan Cruz. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. In there at the letters. 1-2 now.
Hey, we got one.
Skied into very shallow right.
I got it.
Aquino in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Digging in, Ronald Guzman. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. The pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Rougned Odor. First delivery to him on the way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Ground ball right into the shift. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. At the plate, Sean Johnson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Lays off. 2-2 now. Grounded to the right. Oh, how about Cano? The throw. It's in time. The batting order turns over now and set to go Delino DeShields. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
No balls and a strike to count. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Cano has it. Throw on to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Mariners have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. The Mariners led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Billy Thornton picks up his team-best 14th win in this one and mark him down for 17 strikeouts to boot. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.